Thanks to our friends at The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Riiv to receive the top 10 stocks to buy right now. I have called Coinbase the adults in the room in the crypto market, and that is more evident today than ever before. After everything that's happened in the last year in cryptocurrency, Coinbase continues to stand strong. It's the one place that I think traders and long-term investors can trust from a cryptocurrency standpoint, especially after the collapse of FTX, which is a very popular service. But from an investment standpoint, it's what the company is building in the background. Maybe doesn't get the same attention that I think is really where value is going to be built long-term. So I want to go through 3 announcements the company has made in just the last couple of weeks that really changed the game in cryptocurrency and for Coinbase's future. My name is Travis Hoium. Thank you for watching Riiv Investing. Please subscribe here on YouTube for all my coverage on stocks and investing. Let's get to those announcements from Coinbase. And first, I want to go to the introduction of Base. Base is Coinbase's layer 2 blockchain on the Ethereum network. So if you're not familiar with the way that this works, Ethereum is the layer 1 or the base blockchain. That's where transactions are settled on the blockchain. And then layer 2s are what they call scaling blockchains. So if you're trying to do transactions on Ethereum, it can be very expensive. One way to get around that is to use a layer that's built on top of Ethereum. A bunch of transactions are combined together and then basically put on the Ethereum blockchain in one transaction. This is what Polygon does. And there's a number of other layer 2 blockchains now, including Base. Now, there will be no token for Base according to Coinbase. So we're not sure exactly what the mechanics of this blockchain are going to be, but I do think it's interesting that the company is actually launching this baseline service, which can become something that they can build on top of in the future. And I'll get to one opportunity for that. But let's go through a few of the outlines of what exactly Base is. Coinbase says the layer 2 network Base is a network offering a secure, low-cost, developer-friendly way for anyone, anywhere to build decentralized apps on-chain. Decentralized apps is really just a fancy way of saying applications that live on the internet or on the blockchain. So oftentimes the way that people interact with a decentralized app is just signing into a website. There's a little button in the corner that says, sign in using my wallet. And then if you have the right NFT, you can get access to certain features. It's a little bit like signing in with a subscription on a regular website, just a little bit different mechanics because that subscription lives on the blockchain rather than in a centralized company's servers. Now, like I mentioned, this will be secured by Ethereum because it's a layer 2 on top of Ethereum. So it'll be interoperable with other Ethereum-based blockchains. It also uses what's called the Ethereum virtual machine. Basically means that programmers and developers who understand how to build projects for Ethereum and other layer 2s are going to be able to build for Base very easily. Goes on to say that this will seamlessly interact. It goes on to say that there will be seamless integrations with Coinbase's other products, easy fiat on-ramps, so basically bringing traditional paper money into the crypto world, and powerful tools to enable developers to reach users. Now, the goal ultimately here is to bring 1 billion users to cryptocurrency and decentralized apps. That's a huge goal, but this is a company that is leading in the market. And so I think that's where their vision is as a company, is not staying where we are today and trying to take a bigger piece of a small pie, but rather making the pie much, much bigger. Now, the interesting thing with a product like Base is this could integrate with Coinbase's app and services. I will get into a new app feature in just a second, but the Coinbase app itself now actually has a wallet inside of it. It's called an MPC wallet. That's a multi-party computation wallet, and it just lives inside the app, but it's the same as having a wallet like a MetaMask wallet or even a Coinbase wallet that is a separate app. It just lives in the Coinbase app. I think this ultimately may be the way that we interact with a lot of these decentralized apps, is just signing in with something like the Coinbase app, or even the sign in with Coinbase button that is starting to pop up on websites, the way that you would sign in with Facebook or sign in with Google. So this could be a really interesting way for Coinbase to become more of a services company in using a blockchain like Base to build that foundation. Speaking of foundations, Coinbase announced that it is acquiring the asset manager One Digital River. Now, Coinbase has gotten more and more involved with institutional investors. BlackRock is a company that it has made some partnerships with. So potentially trillions of dollars of assets that could end up on Coinbase's exchange. And I think this is really just the company trying to show exactly how that would work by operating assets itself. One River has a number of features that could be interesting for Coinbase. It is an SEC registered investment advisor, and it manages separate accounts. So a little bit like you would with a personal asset manager that just picks stocks for you. That's something that Coinbase could do with this kind of a service. So could be an interesting offering and expands its offerings for institutional investors or large investors with, again, a service platform, and then you get the trading fees as well. So a little bit like a brokerage model is the way to think about this. The final thing, and this was really the most exciting thing that I have seen recently from Coinbase, is the announcement of a wallet as a service. And what this means is, remember that MPC wallet that lives inside of the Coinbase app? Now Coinbase is saying you're going to be able to put a wallet in any app that you want using our wallet as a service. So when Starbucks launches something like their loyalty program as an NFT, they can just put a crypto wallet inside of the Starbucks app. And that can be completely invisible to the user, but they will still have that digital asset on the blockchain. So this could be applicable for loyalty programs, for gaming. There's a bunch of different use cases that this really opens up for a lot of different companies. And the fact that it's available as a service from Coinbase, I think is really meaningful. Coinbase is a trusted partner for developers and for companies. It's a name that bigger companies know, so they're able to explore some of these blockchain solutions without having to build these tools themselves. For Coinbase, it's another services revenue opportunity. And this will once again dig the company deeper and deeper into that infrastructure layer for the blockchain and for decentralized applications. I have called Coinbase a company that could be like the JP Morgan and AWS and Google of the Web3 era. And these announcements are just examples of that. They're offering the infrastructure both financially and from a technology level to make the blockchain easier and easier to use. And I think that will add value to cryptocurrencies and the blockchains and NFTs long term. Now, ironically, these announcements haven't done a lot for Coinbase stock. Right now, the stock is trading down about 9% in the past month. Market cap is $14.6 billion. And that's with about $5 or $6 billion in cash on the balance sheet. So the market doesn't like a lot of what it sees, and that's partly because of the crypto winter that we're going through right now and the losses that Coinbase has been enduring. But operationally, I see a lot to like in Coinbase. This is a company that if you believe in the future of crypto, Web3, NFTs, all of this blockchain technology, Coinbase is building the right solutions. They continue to be the adults in the room, building long-term solutions that companies are going to be able to build on top of. That's why I like where they are. I don't know exactly when we're going to get back to profitability. I don't know what their upside potential is, but this is the kind of company that I want to bet on long term, because I think 10 or 20 years from now, they will be a name that's synonymous with the blockchain in the same way that Google is synonymous with the internet, that Amazon is synonymous with online shopping, that AWS is synonymous with the cloud. There are these fundamental companies, and I think if Web3 becomes a big thing, Coinbase is going to be one of the fundamental companies there. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these announcements or anything else that Coinbase is doing. Leave your comments in the comments section below. Subscribe to Riiv Investing here on YouTube. Give this video a like, and thank you for watching. I will see you here next time.